Hey there, RT Rockstars. Amanda Garten again, Senior Gold Ambassador. I wanted to come to you with a few more tips. And actually, today I'm going to talk about objections. I'm not going to talk about customer objections, potential objections, but I'm going to talk about objections that as ambassadors we come up with. Objections that I've heard from ambassadors in my downline, some that I've even played myself before, and just objections that we come up with and the excuses that we make. First of all, I want to say, I know that we're rounding towards the end of the month, but do not stop. Do not give up. If you have already obtained your goals for this month, that's awesome. And I am so excited for you, and I know that your uplines are super proud of you too. If you haven't, guess what? It's not over. It's not done. Keep going. Keep pushing. Check out the tips in this team page that have been posted throughout the month. Get with your upline, lock arms, get a game plan together, reach out, follow up, ask people for this sale, and do it. Let's finish the month out strong. It's not over. I've seen great things happen at the very end of the month. For some reason, it's always exciting. People get off the fence, they make decisions, so it's definitely not over, and I want to encourage you to keep pushing. These are some objections I want to talk about that maybe you've already had yourself, maybe you've heard from people in your downline, or I want to address them before they even come up. The first objection that I want to talk about is, I don't want to bother people. Here's the thing, this goes back to your belief, you guys, and I've talked about it in my other videos. There's lots of information, other ambassadors have talked about it. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to believe in what you have. You are not bothering people. If my best friend had something that had the potential to change my life and she never told me about it, I would really question if she was my best friend, okay? We have something that has the potential to change people's lives, and you have to believe that. I can't believe it for you. Your upline can't believe it for you. Nobody can believe it for you. You have to believe it for yourself. You need to get that belief, whatever it takes, and push that objection to the side. We are not bothering people because we are helping them with what we have, life-changing products and a life-changing business opportunity. The second objection that I want to talk about that I hear from a lot of ambassadors is, I can't share Plexus until I get a personal testimony. Here's the thing, that's not true. And I talked about this in my last video. I talked about sharing your journey. So I'm not going to go into that a whole lot, but you do not have a personal testimony. You do not have to have a personal testimony before you start sharing these products, okay? Share as you go. People love the story. They love the journey. They want to know why you're doing this. Your passion, your why you're doing this, your excitement about getting going, that's what's going to bring people in on this journey with you. So I want to encourage you, share from the beginning, from the very first time that you take that first sip of pink drink. Share your journey as you go. Do not wait until after you have personal results. As you're going and it's exciting for you, that's what you need to be sharing with people, and that's a passion that's going to bring them into this business. The third objection I want to talk about is, people keep telling me no. Maybe you are sharing your journey and you are reaching out and you are doing all those things, but you're getting some no's. Guess what? We all get told no. I get told no. Emily gets told no. Celeste, Gwen probably still gets told no, okay? Go for No. If you guys have not read that book, Go for No, it's really awesome. I'm not much of a reader. I would like to be. I don't have time, but I do listen to audiobooks. Go for No is a really quick listen. And it was fairly cheap too, if I remember correctly. And it was really awesome just to hear his whole mindset of go for no. So I really want to encourage you guys to check that book out because it's great. Going for no, the more no's that you get, those are not a bad thing. You guys, you're just getting practice doing this. The more time that you give the business opportunity, the more times that you talk about the products, the more that you do that, the more comfortable you get. And so when you do get that yes, you're already going to be 5-10 steps ahead of the game because you've already given that spiel, that your opportunity presentation, whatever it is, you've already talked about it so many times that you're just going to get more comfortable. So I just want to encourage you, don't let those no's bother you, okay? It's not about you. Do not take it personal. It has nothing to do with you, okay? It may not be the right timing for that person. It may not be, they may not have the finances right now. And I'm not going to talk about how to overcome all those objections. There's a lot of great videos and stuff out there about overcoming specific objections. But let me tell you something. If somebody is not ready, they're not ready to make that lifestyle change, and they're not ready to do the work, and say that you convince them to go ahead and order, they're probably not going to do the work, okay? They're not going to take their products consistently. They're not going to drink the water. They're not going to have results because they're not going to be doing the things they're supposed to be doing because they weren't truly ready to make that lifestyle change. And in turn, they're going to say that Plexus didn't work when we know that that's not the case. So don't worry about those no's. Consider them as not right nows. And I want to encourage you to continue a relationship with those people. Just continue to cultivate that relationship, build that relationship, and just be genuine and just be friends with them. And you know what? When they're ready and they continue to see the results that you're having, the results that your friends and family are having, that I promise you that they will come back around when the timing is right for them. The next objection I want to talk about is people seem interested. They say they're going to order, they're ready. Maybe you've already given them their website, and then they go into the Plexus Witness Protection Program. And what I mean by that is they start ignoring you. Guess what? We all get ignored. Don't take it personal, you guys. Sometimes people don't know how to say no. They don't know how to say right now. Maybe they don't even know their reason for saying no, and so they just don't have a good excuse and they ignore you. It happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us. I promise. Don't take it personal. This is what I want to encourage you to do. Whenever somebody starts ignoring me, whenever I have talked to them about Plexus and they've said they're going to order or whatever, and then all of a sudden they fall off and they stop responding to my messages, I do my best to talk to them about anything and everything that I can even possibly think of that has nothing to do with Plexus, okay? And talking to them in the messenger. Whether they post a picture of their kid, things that you would typically comment on their pictures or maybe post on their timeline. I do that in the messenger. If they post a cute picture of their kid, then I will message them and say, girl, that picture that you posted of your daughter was so adorable. She looks like she is a mess. Or whatever. Get them talking. Talk about whatever it is that you have in common with them. What did you talk to that person about before you ever, presented them with Plexus or ever talked about Plexus? Whatever you see that they're doing on their timeline, really take time and invest in a relationship with that person. Get them talking, get that conversation going again, and I promise you that you'll have an opportunity to reintroduce Plexus, or they will bring it up, or something will come up about Plexus. But just do whatever you can to get them chit-chatting in that messenger again, or that text messages, or whatever it is, about anything that does not have to do about Plexus, and at least get that line of communication going again. So the last objection that I want to talk about is the one of, I stopped my products because my business didn't take off. Here's the thing. This one kills me, you guys. This goes back to belief. The outcome of your business and what your business is doing, that should not have any effect on your personal health journey taking these products. And if it does, then that means that you didn't truly believe in the products to begin with and believe what the products were doing. And that lack of belief is probably why your business wasn't taking off and doing what you wanted your business to do, okay? It would never matter if I never had a customer, if I never had an ambassador, I would still take these products because what they have done for me and what they have done for my health. And that's because I believe in them, and it is what it is. I know what they have done for me, and nobody can tell me any different, okay? You really need to work on your belief, okay? If you believe in these products and they are helping you, then your business should not affect that. And that part of your journey, your own personal Plexus journey, your own personal health journey, I encourage you to focus on that. Make sure that you're doing what you need to be doing for your own self. Fill your own cup up. Take care of your own personal health journey. Share that journey as you go openly with other people. And people will begin to want to be on this journey with you, okay? And it's going to be a lot easier to invite them on this journey if you're actually having a journey yourself, if that makes sense. So I hope this encourages you guys a little bit. I just want you to be able to put those personal objections to the side. You guys, let's finish the month out strong. I would love to hear who's having success with this Silver in September, who's met their goals. I would love to hear about it.